Hi guys, Steve here from Tune Over Strength and Fitness. Just going to bring you another training video. What we're going to talk about today is how to get the most out of your gym session. So maybe you've been following a program for a while now, it's starting to plateau, or you're just finding that you're running out of time, or your gym sessions are just taking a bit too long, or you've got some exercises, you've been going to the gym but you're not sure how to structure things. So I'm just going to take you through one of approaches. There's so many different variations out there. There's a wealth of knowledge out there. I'm just going to give you something that's tried and tested that we use at Tune Over, but it's also something I use on my own training because I find that I can get a lot of work done. It builds on my work capacity, which translates over into some of my specific goals, but also it just makes sure that I'm ticking all of the boxes, I'm getting everything done, and I'm not missing any part of the training program. Okay, so I generally want to be in this gym for no longer than 45 minutes to an hour, just because I've got so much on, but also I just want to make sure that when I'm in there, I'm making it count. So what I'm going to take you through today is something that we do is a tricep. So what a tricep is 3 exercises and there's no rest in between. So it's kind of like a mini circuit for those guys who do circuit training in like a group environment. But what we try and do in Tune Over, and one thing that I found really beneficial is we put different muscle groups in there in one. So I tend to like going lower body, upper body, and then a core exercise. Okay, so I just link them all together, but you just find that you're building up that work capacity and you get a lot of things done. Now there's some pros and cons, but that's the same with all training, so I'm not going to bore you with any of that. If you've got any questions around that about, oh well, will it build my strength, what's it good for? For me, I find that it's great for building muscle, okay? You can build some good strength with it as well if the load's going to be heavy enough, okay? But it's all about actually keeping that strength endurance and getting that metabolic effect in, so basically burning as much energy as possible. So what I'm going to take you through is just one way you might structure a tricep. So what I'm going to do is, again, like I said, I'm going to go lower, upper, then core. So first exercise that I'm going to do is just, it doesn't have to be this exercise, it can be any. It could be squats, your lunges, deadlifts, any lower body exercise that you like to do. Okay, but for this one, I'm just going to do a trap bar deadlift. Okay, then I'm going to go into a shoulder press, and then I'm just going to go into an up down plank or a plank variation on a medicine ball. So how it'll look, depending on my rep scheme, depending if I want to build muscle, I'm just going to do 10 reps of each, just keep it nice and simple, and I generally do this between 3 to 5 sets. Okay, so first things first, straight in, trap bar deadlift. I'm on the high handles, okay, been a bit lazy today, but gripping the bar, try and rip it in half, just driving through the legs, then straight down, touch, reset, drive up, straight down, okay, bang, okay, 10 reps, nice and cool tempo. This is really too light for me, but there we go, just for demos, makes me look a little bit better, I hope. Okay, so 10 reps, I'm not sure if I did 10 there, hopefully you won't shoot me down if I didn't. Okay, with no rest in between, I'm going to come over, I'm going to pick up my dumbbells, okay, and then I'm going to go straight into 10 overhead press, okay, keep my ribs down, squeeze my bum as tight as I can, screw myself into the floor, and just really driving the shoulders up, nice and tall, okay. 10 reps, again I'm going on neutral grip here, you can't change it, 10 reps. Okay, no rest, I'm going to come over, okay, hands either side of the ball, I'm just going to take one hand on, pause there, one hand off, other hand off, okay, back on, back off, back on, back off. What I'm trying to do on this one is keep my hips in a vice so they're not shaking like Shakira on a weekend. Okay, I'm pulling my ribs down, squeezing my bum, trying to get that control, bracing through that midsection. So as you can see, 3 big exercises, heart rate goes up, get a lot of work done. The beauty of it is I'm ticking the boxes. The downsides of it is if you're not that fit, it can take a lot out of you, but also there can be a bit of a knock-on effect. You might not get the most out of it if you want to build maximal strength because it's quite fatiguing. Okay, but a great way of just being able to get a lot of work done in a short space of time, but also just to overload the body, overload the muscles, and get some good benefits from it. Okay, so that's just one way of training. There's so many different ways you can structure your training program. There's rights or wrongs for every single one of them. Okay, but this is something that we use at Turnover. We found it really beneficial, get some great results with it, so give it a try. So triceps, 3 exercises, you structure it, lower body, upper body, core exercise. Whichever exercise you choose, that's entirely up to you. If you've got any questions about how you want to structure your program, or any questions about what we've talked about today, just fire them across. Always happy to chat training, sometimes too much. Until next time guys, thanks very much, take it easy.